Cheers!
Cheers! Woo!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Between Two Pints. I'm your host Rob, and with me today is Randy, and we are doing a special miniseries on stunt people. And Randy is a stunt man or person.
Or...
Gender neutral. But Randy, you're a stunt person, and I actually saw you working on Mech X4 the other week.
Yeah.
Tell me about being a stunt person.
It's fun.
I know.
We get to play every day.
Really?
Yeah.
Define play.
Play. We get to dress up. We get to fall down. We get to hang out with really cool people.
I don't know anything about being a stunt person. I assume it's incredibly dangerous and exciting, like being a secret agent or something like that.
Sure.
So, how did you get into stunts?
I got interested about 6 years ago. Well, 10 years ago. But really got more interested in the stunts around then when I moved here.
What interested you?
Movies.
Movies.
Yeah, everything. Just when you watch old westerns, that's what I grew up with, and watching guys falling off horses and everything else is great.
Cool. And now, like, being a stunt person, is that sort of like, do you want to get into acting later, or how does that work?
Well, you can. There's a lot of stunt actors out there. You can also just be a stunt guy that runs around in the background and falls down. So, or you can double actors and.
But now you were telling me you don't want to be an actor. You have a bit of a higher, more ambitious aspiration.
Yeah. I want to be more kind of behind the camera on the directing side, but the acting it helps you. It helps you kind of do things. So
I guess that would be like if you were to direct stuff, you would have you'd be able to plan really great stunts for your projects.
Exactly.
So like right at the very beginning, how did you get into stunts? Like if you're like, I like stunts, I think that's cool. How do I do it?
When I moved here, I just got to know a bunch of different stunt people, and getting to know people, they kind of pushed me in the direction. Said, "Hey, go here, train here, meet these people, kind of just be personable, introduce yourself and get to know people, and also training. Training's a big thing in it too."
Can you tell me more about training? Like, how does that work? Do you take like martial arts or gymnastics?
Yeah, there's gymnastics, martial arts. I grew up I'm a cowboy, so I grew up with a rodeo background and riding horses and all that. And,
awesome.
And
so you're from Alberta?
No, I'm from Saskatchewan.
Okay. Cool. Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, I didn't. So you're a cowboy?
Yes.
As well as a stunt person?
Yes.
So what kind of training? What kind of training are you doing right now?
Right now I'm doing a lot of sword fighting. I ride horses. I'm actually doing. I go riding with Mike Ching. He's another stunt performer, and we usually go up to Squamish, and we're doing horseback archery, which is the coolest thing I've ever done.
That sounds epic.
Yeah.
Like shooting. Wow.
Yeah, riding a horse with a bow and shooting. Yeah.
How many? How long have you been trying to do that, or like?
We've just kind of. He said, "Hey, come and do it," and I went. And first day I was there, he's like, "You already know how to ride a horse. You already know how to shoot a bow. Put it together."
That's amazing. That's so. I couldn't even think about doing that. Like I can hardly shoot a bow, and horses are.
Yeah,
I can handle feeding them. That's about all I can do.
Well, you obviously have to. You have to know how to ride, because if you don't know how to ride, you're gonna fall on your head.
How long have you been riding? How old are you?
I've been riding since I was 10.
10.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind me asking,
I'm 40.
You're 40.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been riding for 30 years.
Uh-huh.
That's epic. Cool. Okay, so like you've been doing stunts for about the last 5 years.
Yes.
What's the coolest or like the most fun stunt you've ever done? The one you enjoyed?
The one I enjoyed, I think it was my my last credit to get onto the stunt list, and it was through stunt coordinator Kamani, and it was for Continuum. I was doubling an actor, Patrick Gilmore.
Wow!
And he was basically getting his ass handed to him, and
in a fight.
And Roger Cross was the other actor that was doing the and. Ifosa was his stunt double.
So was this like a martial arts, like you basically got...
No, it was basically an all-out kind of brawl, because his character is more of just, he found this suit and he thought he was invincible, and then Roger Cross wanted the suit, and so the guy doesn't know how to fight, and Roger was like this big trained fighter, or his character, and Yeah, he just basically threw me all over
just
the place.
Just a poo whipping?
Yeah, just a shit kicking big time.
What are other stunts you would like to do that maybe you haven't done, like big falls or things like that?
Probably more horse stuff.
More horse stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
How that must be like pretty dangerous, like with the horses and stuff. Like,
yeah, totally. You have to put all your faith into what you're doing, and same with your animals, and it's all the people around you too.
But I guess with 30 years of riding horses, you have quite the resume for dealing with animals.
Yeah, very true, very true.
So now, can you tell me, like, how does the stunt stuff work in Vancouver? Like, is there a stunt union, or is that part of the actors union?
Well, there's no union. You're your own entity. You're your own boss. Okay. And there's a list, a stunt list for across Canada. There's East and West, and you get your credits and you get on the list, and then usually stunt coordinators will go through that. But it's a lot of who you know in the stunt industry too. So,
wow,
a lot of friends. We'll call friends, and the coordinator has to put their faith in you and make sure that you can do the job.
Yeah.
Right? So instead of hiring someone that, okay, just off the street, and it's like, here, I need you to fall. Well, that person needs to know how to fall exactly the right way without breaking anything or hurting themselves or hurting the people around them.
Yeah, so I guess that's the idea of an actual stunt person, is that you aren't professionally injured. You can do things that yes. would injure a person and not hurt them.
Yes.
So is there classes on like how to fall and stuff? Is that like a martial arts thing?
Yeah, it's more of a martial arts thing. It's more of a gymnastics too. Gymnastics, all tumbling and all that stuff. That all comes together, and I don't have a gymnastics background, but I.
But you're tough because you're a cowboy.
Well, okay, sure.
Like, I guess, tell me, like in the future, where do you see yourself going? Like, do you want to do a lot more stunt stuff, or are you sort of hoping to get maybe into directing in the near future?
I think more on the directing side. I would like to get into. I just finished a short film that called The Instrument of Justice with another stunt guy / actor.
Wait, you directed a short film?
Yes, sir.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, we need to get you back on to talk about that and like show a trailer and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Instrument of Justice.
Instrument of Justice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Dude, we'll totally have to get you on to talk about that.
It's on our Facebook page.
Yeah, we'll put a link below for the Instrument of Justice. That's really exciting, Randy. Yeah. I didn't know that. That's super cool. And we are almost out of time.
Okay.
So I guess speculative, if you could do like any movie you wanted as a director with like any budget, what would you do? What's your genre? What kind of thing?
Would be a Western.
A Western?
Yeah.
Action?
Yeah. A lot of action, a lot of killing, a lot of horse stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
I
definitely...
A lot
of high falls, a lot of the old school bar brawl.
That sounds awesome, man. I would totally be on board to help out with that. I do great coffee.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Randy, for joining us and talking about being a stunt person.
Why, thank you for having me.
Excellent. And guys, drink along with us. Leave some comments below if you've seen some cool stunts and movies. Leave comments below. And check out our series later on. And Randy will be on to talk about Instrument of Justice.
Hopefully.
Yeah.